hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is my review for Married at First Sight, Season 9, Episode 2. I'm still interested in this season. The previews for the upcoming season looks really, really good. The couple seemed interesting. Last season, I did not like it. I was bored a little bit, and it was just, yeah. I've only really, watched this show 2 seasons. I watched season 7 and season 8, and both I was underwhelmed. So let's hope season 9 is better, okay? If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Dun, 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 dun. It's like 2:31, so I want to be kind of quiet. Okay. So first up, we have Jamie and Elizabeth, who are getting married today, because as we know, the other two couples got married last week, whose names I cannot remember, but I digress. I should have pulled their things up because I don't know their names. But we see I have a couple pictures, okay? So we see Elizabeth in her dress. She's walking out of the room with her father. Now, she was talking to her daddy. Her daddy was saying how your husband will have to learn to, get used to your strong-willed ways, you know what I'm saying? And, be patient, okay? Be patient, be kind. I said, that means she's spoiled. The way her daddy said that means she's a spoiled child, and he's trying to tell her, like, you got to be calm and patient with people because you can't be acting how you act with me because I'm your daddy, okay? That's your husband. So I feel like Elizabeth is going to be spoiled and want her way a little bit, but I felt that from her episode 1. So we will see how that goes. She brings up how as she's about to walk down the aisle, I hope I don't hate him. Like, what if I hate who I'm marrying? I mean, some married couples who know their spouse, who have dated their spouse for a long time, hates them eventually. A part of marriage, one day you're going to hate your husband, okay? Even if it's because I hate that he keeps putting goddamn ketchup in the freezer. Who wants frozen ketchup? Okay, it can be some, people do things and girl ain't that bad. Anyway, so we see her walking down the aisle. Now, I probably should have looked at how I had these pictures, but I don't remember how I had them. Okay, so if I skip too far, just let me know. So we see Jamie, wait for her to come down the aisle. Y'all see he had a little blue suit, you know what I'm saying? And, he was nervous, but not too nervous. And now the whole time that she was walking down the aisle, she kept laughing, okay? She was ha, 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 because she was just so nervous that she was walking down the aisle laughing the whole time. They do. So, they married now. I's married. They did nice little, grab. I'll have out the shop. Nice little stranger vows because they don't know each other. So the vows was, I promise to love you and grow to love you and never and be slow to anger. And, I promise to, be nice to you all the time. It's vows you give a person when you have the best intention. Okay, stranger vows. So it was cute or whatnot. And then when they kissed, see, as you see, they did a real kiss. I think if you're gonna come on the show, go balls out. Okay, take it for what it is. I feel like couples who come on this show and then want to take it as if you're a stranger, I don't know you, don't touch me. Like, if you're going to marry a stranger, treat them as a husband. I'm not saying go and suck dick on the first night, but kiss them, hug them, show some types of affection to get the ball rolling. Because for the most part, at least on this season, everyone who saw the person at the altar liked what they saw. There was an attraction there. I find her attractive. I find her attractive. I find him handsome. I'm saying or whatever. So he went in for the kiss and like kissed her good. Like, it wasn't no tongue kiss, but it was a good kiss nonetheless. And I'm like, well, that was smart. And then they look like a cute couple. Okay. Oh, look at them, so happy. They like they know each other forever. It was cute. And they were standing around chit chatting with each other. And so when they were standing around little chit chatting, they both kept smiling. They both again thought each other was attractive. He said, she was gorgeous. Okay, he said she's handsome. And then, I like kissing him. She like kissing him and everything. And then, it do seem like they mesh well, but a lot of people mesh well when you don't know nothing to ask the person, or the person don't know you're an asshole yet. Okay, trust me, I know. Anyway, so when they had a little idle chit chat, he do bring up how he can tell her she's nervous, but I feel like she really wants to do this. You know what I'm saying? She's here for the reasons that I am, to have a whole wife and a whole husband. She then says, so she asks him, so what do you hate in life? I'm like, that's your first question? What does he hate in life? Like, do you know 2 plus 2 is 4, and if you add 1 is 5? And he said, oh really? Like, but what do you hate in life? And he was like, oh, are you punctual? She's like, well, I think I am. My father doesn't. Then that means you're not punctual. Like, I am not punctual in any shape. I'm not at all. You can tell me to be somewhere at 8 p.m. I would not get there till like 8:15. I'm not. I'm very, very, very bad with time. I mean, I have my moments when I'm definitely on time for things, but I have more moments when I'm definitely late for stuff. Anyway, next up we have Iris and Keith. Okay, and as we see, Iris in her white dress, because she like, I want a white dress. It's a very, very nice dress, and that is Iris with her daddy. So Iris is how she hopes her husband is ready to take things slowly, sexually, because she does want to have sex with her husband eventually, but she don't want to like be like rushed to do it. And I think that's a even balance, meaning she not like saying like, I don't want to have sex with him just because we're married, but she also feel like, I want to have sex with him because we're married, but this maybe not today. Maybe not tonight. Maybe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 nights. I'm not sure. So the dad, like, when he sees her, he gets so emotional. He's crying. She's crying. It was very, very, because for him, he like, that's my baby girl. Okay, that's my daughter. I've been protecting her for these 27 years, and now I'm really giving her off to someone else. So it was really cute to see their moment of like, oh my god, my daughter's getting married to a stranger. So Keith is nervous, but it's normal. Both guys are. So he's having mixed emotions, and he like, should I do this? What you gonna do it? It's okay, Keith. We know that. So we do see, her walk. So that's Keith in his tux. Okay, little nice little white tux, a little white thing. And so we see her walking down the aisle in her white dress. And she seems happy, she's smiling, she's laughing. When Keith seen her coming down the aisle, he was also very happy. I like their height ratio. You know what I'm saying? They look like they match. They look like they will possibly be couples in real life. So, they walk down the aisle, he's smiling, she's smiling. She thinks he's attractive. She thinks he's attractive. He thinks she's attractive. All the good things. Even their family's like, okay, I can see that. When he walked out, he said, "Where's her mom? Like, where's her mom?" And he said, "Hi, I'm Keith." Introduced himself, and that put the mama at ease with things and everything. So that was a great thing. They give, of course, positive stranger vows, as I always like to say. I feel like in her vows, she could have said like, I'm a virgin. I feel like she needs to tell him that she's a virgin as soon as possible. Not that it's like, oh, a big thing, but I do think that's, someone to discuss, with the spouse person. Like, I wish she would have mentioned like, oh, and me and my pure white, because of my purity, okay, or something, but she didn't. Anyway, so they put their rings on the wrong hand, which was funny to me, but of course they switched it up pretty soon, pretty quickly, and then they do a kiss, and it was a nice kiss. It wasn't like, the last couple I just showed y'all, but it was nice to where it wasn't like a little peck. I don't like the little pecks. Like, I don't, whether I marry a stranger or someone I've known for a long time, I don't want to peck you, okay? I want to kiss you. I think a person should kiss the person at their wedding on their wedding day as if they are in love. So that even if you're not in love today, when you look back on this day, saying 20 years from now, you're like, you know what? I love that I kissed you like I loved you from the moment I married you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that. And I feel like this was a nice passionate enough kiss that wasn't too much, okay? And again, it wasn't a peck, but it wasn't not a peck. It wasn't that. I liked how he grabbed her face. I was like, okay, take charge, Keith. Take charge, okay? And so now, I is married now. I is married now. And they do the they were walking back. He like, your dress, like it looks amazing. And I'm like, if he was so, oh, it's so white, it's so white. I'm like, I wonder if she was then said, oh, because I'm a virgin. But she said, thank you, I thank you for liking my dress. So I will say they both seem, wrong picture. We're gonna this is a different couple, but whatever. Um, they seem to mesh well. They seem to mesh well. They seem to get along pretty well. Just chit chat with each other. They say how it's gonna be forever, forever, ever, and ever, ever. And they have a relaxed vibe. They do, Iris and Keith, like they know each other, and it was real cool or whatnot. Um, and the whole time they talking, I'm like, is she gonna say, I'm a virgin? I'm a virgin island, but she did not. But she does say she wants to be sure to have a good relationship with his family, because when she said, well, how did your family like deal with this? She's like, well, my grandparents are kind of, I'm saying, iffy or whatever. So she wants to be sure to, fix those things. Anyway, they start doing wedding photos and everything. And I hope when I remove this picture, it don't mess up my dang on thing. So they start doing wedding photos. So that is Deanna and Greg. Okay. And the wedding photos, in my opinion, looked great. And it's the whole weirdness of the person's a whole stranger, and the photographer's like, smile, kiss, 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 kiss. And I'm like, even though I feel like, you should kiss your person on the wedding day, I also don't want to keep kissing them 1,000 times taking these pictures. Like, I don't think all the pictures should be of us kissing. I think one or two, yes. Get one of me kissing him, one of him kissing me, and the rest should just be us smiling at each other, okay? Unless we want to kiss, but don't keep forcing me to kiss this person. Like, let me let me calm down a little bit first. So again, that is Deanna and Greg, who seem to be I haven't got a read on them just yet. I feel like they're both holding back, even though they're both comfortable-ish around each other. But it's some about them that I'm looking like, I'm not sure. I ain't sure about that or whatever. But it's just the awkwardness of photos. But I do notice, though, that the two Caucasian women love kissing their husbands. Um, they did. It just was what it was. I can't think of an answer. So that's Deanna and Greg. We also have Jamie and Elizabeth, who Elizabeth said that she loved kissing her husbands, kiss, 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 kissing her husbands, kissing her husband. So much of the day it was like, that's all right now. Just enough kissing now. It's my husband, Dad. It's my husband. Okay, Dad. Thank you. And so kiss, 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 kiss. Of course, with Iris and Keith. Iris and Keith, I may make it. It's something about Iris, but I could be wrong. I always could be wrong, but something about them two seems right. I don't know if it's how they embrace each other. I don't know if, but again, everybody have good vibes on day one, because you don't know nothing about that person. It's like, what, I don't like his socks. His socks are made of wool and thick wool. How you wear thick wool socks at Pink Level? Like, you don't know nothing enough to be like, that's weird. You don't think it's weird. But something about them on these moments was real magical. Now, it could just be that they both know how to take a good picture. Okay, a good picture. I'm just going to say. Now, for Amber and Matt is very, very tall. So most of the photos of them, I couldn't get one of her looking at the camera, because they were always like trying to, it was weird. But I do love her dress. This is still a good picture of her from the back. Her dress is really, really, really pretty. But he's, so much taller than her, so much taller. But she loves kissing her husband. I feel like he gonna get the vagina tonight. Okay, he gonna get her vagina, and she is gonna get his penis. So we see the reception, and everyone seeing how they kind of feel awkward dancing, and having everyone look at them. Okay, and why is everyone looking at me? It's so weird. I don't know what to do. And so I have pictures of each of them dancing, and then I'm gonna go through my notes. So Okay. See how tall and short. And I know as a short girl, I'm only 5'1", and I've really only dated taller guys. So I can attest to this shit. It's very, climbing trees. So, but it was funny because like, what kind of holds like, because she couldn't reach his shoulders, so all she could do was wrap her arms around his waist. It was just funny, and so yeah. So that was their thing. We do see Elizabeth and Jamie. Okay, it was what it was. They were kissing as well during the whole thing. Now, when Greg and Deanna started to dance, it was funny because they both like, well, what? So what should we do? And he started like doing like little pop box stuff, and then she did too. It was real cute. Again, I can't get a read for them just yet because even though it feels like they're meshing, it also feels like they're holding something back for some reason. Not like they don't like each other, but their guard is up, even though they feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't know yet, but they still had they got down, they got jiggy with it, okay? Got jiggy with it. And then we have Keith and Iris who kind of just meshed into each other to where his hand is ended up on her. You see where his hands on her butt? You see that right there? And it was just like a whole natural thing. And she didn't say, move your hand. Now her daddy, and you kept hearing the man's voice say, hey, watch that hand there now. Watch that hand. And it wasn't even as if he was trying to cop a feel. I feel like he just wanted to hold his wife. And it's an ease about them that I noticed. And I think that's what it is. So, reception shits, okay? Because we've got the water pictures. We see Matt and Amber, of course. Matt so tall, Amber so short. We see them do their little dance thing. They like talking a little bit here and there. And then, she asked him at one point about his parents, about the parents weren't there. And then he said, we can just talk about it later. We can talk about it, not right now. So she's like, oh, okay, no problem. Because she brings up how, her mom left her because her mom was a lesbian or whatever. That was her thing. And but they're better now. So she mentioned that earlier. So at the reception, just the dance, the father-daughter dance, and then the DJ say, "Where can we have Matt's mother? Can Matt's mother come up for the father? I mean, for the mother-son dance?" He's like, awkward. His mama not his family ain't there. I'm like, okay, production ain't shit. Cause production knew that man mama wasn't there. And y'all should have told that DJ, hey, don't say that part because she ain't in here. Leave that out. I feel like it was disrespectful because let's say if that person's parent had passed away. Either way it go, you knew somebody wasn't at that wedding. Y'all knew that man mama done wasn't there. And y'all didn't, say, well, don't bring up the parent because they not talking right now. Or even if a person was, an orphan, okay? Or if they just wasn't cool with their parents. Like Matt, okay? And they kept saying, mom of the groom, anywhere? And so Amber's mom got up and say, hey, I can I dance with you? So that was nice, okay? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because the DJ kept asking the same goddamn question. But I digress. We do see the bridesmaid talking to Matt, just kind of asking a little question here, little question there, whatever. And then they say, oh, you're like, why aren't your parents here? Like, what's your parents think? Do they know you married a stranger? He's like, nah, I haven't really talked to them, you know what I'm saying? They got divorced 2 years ago and things have been very strenuous since then. And, the family is not as close as it used to be due to them getting this divorce. And you see a little bit of anger in him. Because it's like, I just can't believe they didn't try. Like, after 30 years, you don't try to stay married? And I'm like, after 30 years, you ain't hate somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think it's weird when people say, oh, you couldn't try. They could have been trying for 30 years. And finally, you know what? We've been trying for 30 years. And it's over. It's over. But I feel like something else is happening in that. But, the whole thing with him, it's something about Matt that I don't trust now. And seeing the preview for the rest of the season, oh, Matt up to some shit. Oh, yep. The shit. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so again, like divorced 2 years ago, whatever. Now, I don't like how they did not try to make things work. And I was like, Matt, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I wrote it for you. Okay. So with Jamie and Elizabeth, okay, Jamie and Elizabeth, they like, well, let's just dance like two people who are in love. So for the most part, they were just, dancing, but still thinking, like, people keep looking at us, this is weird. So we do see her father speak, because the people will speak at the reception. And when the father spoke, he said, I'm going to give you a gift, Jamie. Give you a gift. So I noticed Liz's tags were expired. You know what I'm saying? And I said, "Why are your tags expired?" He said, "She told me, Dad, I don't know how to do any of that, so she don't know how to renew her tags, even though she's like 30." Okay? She said she do not know how to renew her tags for her car. So he gave Jamie an envelope and said, "This is now your job, okay? This is her tag that has to be renewed. There's a prepaid debit card on there that has the amount that it costs, for the tags, plus all the fees because she's so late in getting the tags done. And, this is now your job because she doesn't know how to do this." And they all laughed. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny and pretty cool for him to do that. They eat cake and smash cake in each other's faces. He got it on my eyelash. I love my eyelashes. I can't believe it. Now I do face masks all night. Girl, just wash your face in some water, okay? Just do. But you're gonna have sex tonight, so I don't think you're gonna do face masks tonight. Anyway, so that was a whole thing. Greg and Dewana. Oh, is it Deanna? It's Deanna. It's Deanna. Sorry. So, we see her sister gives a speech, which is really, really sweet. At first, and how nice her sister was, and how her sister would give a person the shirt off her back, and she's just nice, 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 nice. It was really cute. We see her parents telling her, how they have her the parents telling her and him how they are a little bit okay with this now. They have their blessing. Even they will talk later. They will talk later, okay? But they have a blessing. They even say how they have a family trip planned already, and he's invited. I'm like, you planned a family trip? Okay. How do you know he can get off work? He may not be able to get off work, but he owns his own math center, so he should be able to give himself the day off. And then also we have Iris and Keith, who, when they were dancing, of course, when they were dancing, they were not looking at anyone else. They were not paying attention to anyone. They were the only couple who did not notice that they were being stared at the whole time. But I also feel like at any wedding, when the couple do their first dance at the reception, everyone is watching them because that's just, even if you weren't strangers, people will still be watching you. So I guess it's weird to have half of people staring at you who you don't know. So they were paying such less attention. She didn't notice her daddy was crying. Okay, at the first table near her was crying, crying, crying because he said it's a real moment that he's realizing he's having to let his daughter go to be with this man who he don't know. And I think it was also a thing of him seeing how Keith and Iris had some kind of connection, and he saw it. I think that was also a whole real moment for him too. So he got up and walked out, cried outside. Oh my God, your sister don't hit me. And it was very, very cute, very, very sweet. So when they were like, can we have her dad to father their dance? He was still outside crying, and so they said we'll have Keith and the mom. So Keith and his mom start dancing first, and then her dad come back in, and then they start dancing too. And he like, I'm sorry, I'm so happy, and you have my blessing. And Keith with his mom, and he's like, Mom, what do you think? She's like, I like her. I like her. She seems great. I like her family dynamic. Like, it's something about them that I like very much. And I think you made a good choice. Like, I think you have my blessing. And Keith's parents at first was like, this is some bullshit, son. I don't know about this. And now they're like, they're okay with it. And even when she talked to his grandparents, the grandma said, it's something about her that's real genuine. I like her. Like they said, I feel this positive vibe from her. So again, they vibe some kind of way. But I think they're gonna have they trials and tribulations, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they match or whatever. And now their parents agree that it's fine. So, they do honeymoon questions or whatever from people, from different people. So, Jamie's was talking to Elizabeth's friends who were asking, like, well, what's going to go on tonight? Like, what's going to happen? Voom. And then he was like, well, I'm not sure. Like, it's whatever she wants to do is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just follow her leads. But I'm not sure. I'm sure they're going to have sex that night. now with Deanna and Greg, I don't think they're gonna have sex tonight. I don't. I think it's gonna be a couple days for them, solely because he said he didn't want things to be physical and get trapped up in all that lust. And she said the same thing. So I don't think they're gonna do it just yet. I think they will eventually, but I don't think it'll be tonight. They don't give me much just yet, so I'm trying to see, where they going. They remind me of the couple from last year where the guy we kept thinking he was gay and then he was kissing the girl and he was saying it was repulsive. Whatever them two, they remind me of them only because they're quiet and they don't say much about you don't know what's going on until you see like some backstage shit. So not saying Greg seems gay, I'm just saying how that couple didn't say and do much. So you was like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So they're giving me a what the fuck is going on, T. Just shut. Amber is going to have sex with Matt. She gonna climb that tree. Okay, she gonna climb that tree and plant her seed somewhere. Even though she said, I thought I would not have sex with a stranger on my wedding night, but I'm gonna I'm gonna oh Lord Jesus, I'm going to face plant that thing because she can't stop kissing him and she just wants to do him a lot. Now, lastly, we have Iris and Keith. So Iris was talking with Keith's mom. Okay, just chit chatting or whatever, and then it's like your dress is so beautiful and it's so white. She's like, yeah, it's pure white. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, it's pure white. And so Iris tells his mom that she's a virgin, and mom was like, oh, okay. Great. Mom had no issue with that. She's like, she's happy that her son married a virgin. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the mom felt like, she waited for a reason and then she found my son. And his vows said, every trial, paraphrasing, every trial and tribulation I went through, all the mistakes I've made, or whatever, led me to this moment. It led me to you. So for some reason, we were supposed to be. And I was like, oh, anyway. So the mom, like, you know what? I feel like my son needs to know why his wife is wearing all white. Okay, let me go try and talk to him. And I felt like it wasn't a gossipy thing. It wasn't a let me, snitch on her. I think she felt like my son needs to hear it so he knows how to approach things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what parents do. You prepare your children for bumps ahead in the road so they don't bump their damn head. And so, she's like, so, did you like how things going? He's like, oh, it's going good. And she's like, okay. Did you notice her dress? He's like, yeah, it was really, 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 really nice. She's like, yeah, it was white. He like, wasn't it cream? She's like, no, it was white. It was pure white. Did you notice that? He's like, oh, well, yeah, I know it was really white or whatever. Do you know what it means when a woman wears a pure white dress? He's like, mine, what? Okay, so what's wrong? What happened? So he had no idea because guys don't know that stuff sometimes. And then she's like, it's pure white. Pure white. She's a virgin. Okay? No pressure. No pressure. And he was like, okay. I don't know. I have to process this. You know what I'm saying? It's a surprise, okay? I don't know how to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my wife's a virgin. My wife's a virgin. And for the most part, he says, I love the fact that it means that she waited. She withheld herself for her husband. And for me, that means I just, I'm not in any rush to have sex with her until she's ready. I like how he went about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you feel that true in his heart. Okay, I don't know. It could be for the cameras, but you know what I'm saying? His initial reaction was that of, I need to respect her because she waited her whole life for that. So I can't then want to hurry up and rush and have sex with her because she saved herself for her husband. And I'm like, but you her husband. But I also get where you don't want to give yourself to this man because he's your husband for a day and then y'all don't work out for 7 weeks and I gave it up for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But either way. Anyway, but I like how he like, I'm not in any rush to have sex. Which is me, he gonna jack off a lot. So Iris brings up how, I saved myself, these 27 years I saved myself for my husband, you know what I'm saying? And so I like my husband. Like, I did not expect to have any kind of, this kind of connection with him. So I think I'm just gonna take things as they go. And I think what she meant was I'm not going to not want to have sex with him, but I may want to have sex with him. And we see them each go off to their hotel rooms or whatever. And, she get like her and him is in their pajamas, and she said, I'm just gonna take things as they go. I'm just gonna let things happen. I don't think that's wrong of her. I think, what I'm saying, kudos to the virgin. What a cute ass husband. And that was the whole episode. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta edit this together now because I kept messing up stuff. But I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.